Hello, MMA fans, and welcome to another episode of MMA for Fans on our podcast channel. Today's episode, we're starting with Ion Surdu, fighting out of the Anchorage MMA in Poland, and he is preparing for a fight for the vacant welterweight title of Octagon MMA, and he will fight Brito, the Brazilian who comes back from the Contender series of the UFC. And this fight will start it on the 7th of December in Isapi Garden Arena in Munich. And if you want to watch this fight, get tickets for the SAP Garden Arena. And what we have asked him, we have to ask him for how the preparation is working, how his shape is, and what he expecting to bring to Brito for this fight. And before you want to watch the video, we would like to ask for a like and subscribe to the channel. And now enjoy the video. Have fun. And here he is, the one and only Dracula, Surdu. Ion, how are you?
Hello. I'm good, thank you. I'm nice. I'm after training, just chilling, just rest and go to second one.
Okay, that was the first session for
Yeah,
today?
it was the first session of the day, and eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a second session in evening. It's end of the week, so it's just more technical, more some technical pads work, and it will be good.
So you have the next one is this evening. So and you have another one tomorrow, and then you have rest day.
Yeah, I
Am
have
I right?
today one more, tomorrow the same one more in morning, and after that rest, just recovery, like physiotherapy and sauna and just chilling, rest. And
Very
of course,
nice.
Octagon, of course.
Of course, yeah, Bratislava, big event. Yeah,
Yeah, big
we have
event.
the legend Ivan Buchinger. We're fighting the young and wild Hafeni Nafuka. So German crowd and the audience will we're waiting for this fight. So yeah, I
Sure.
was wondering he fights again. He has a big fight. Was going in Frankfurt on the big stadium event, and he's
Unfortunately, I saw that.
it's very nice.
It's not
So
was the
yeah.
biggest. I think so. It not was. Great, the greatest performance for him, but for sure he's young, he can do more things, so he just keep going and will be better.
Yeah, I think the fans were not, let's say, satisfied with his performance, but in my opinion, he did it very well. So he had a good game plan, and he jumped on the back and put him on the ground and hold him. Yeah.
Yeah, hold
So
him and that's it. Hug him,
yeah,
hold him, and that's it. Yeah,
yeah,
game
yeah, yeah,
plan is
yeah.
good, it doesn't matter how you win, you win. Yeah, I understand. I'm all stopper 100%. I agree with that. But in the same time, you are one of the biggest prospects in Germany. You are at the biggest event in history of MMA, and you go there and you show the most boring fighter in history. So it was. Yeah,
In a few
but
years,
you.
nobody cares. Nobody cares in a
Yeah,
few years,
yeah.
in a few months. So yeah, but let's talk about you. You have a big fight upcoming. That will be in December. So you're on the fight card in the SAP Arena Garden
Yes.
in Munich, and you will fight Brito, yeah, and the Brazilian. And we're all waiting. We're looking forward to that fight. It's for the vacant welterweight title fight. So
Yeah, it was the vacant title fight, but at the same time, my mentality is like a contender because he is the last welterweight champ. After that he leave the belt and he go to Dynamite Contender Series. So I just go in there to steal the belt, to get my belt. So for me, it's like all or nothing now. For me, it's the biggest fight in my career, of course. From first fight in Octagon, I'm there for the to be a champion, and for sure I will do all what I can and all I have to do to win the fight and to win the title.
What this title is mean to you? I think you're working very hard your whole career, and now the title is in the position to grab it. So, what does it mean to you to fight for this title in this big organization in one of the or in of the biggest stage in European MMA?
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, Octagon is the biggest stage in Europe for sure, 200%. So to get the title there, it's a lot. It means a lot because you are the best one in Europe for sure, and one of the best in all the world. So you can put your name on the map on top 10, top 5, I think so, in the world minimum, so that means a lot, and that means that all work what I do before, what I did, it's good, it was good work, and it's going much better. So for sure, I'm not on peak my career now. I'm just going there, I'm just getting to the peak career, and for sure a few years you will hear my name everywhere.
Oh, we still hear your name everywhere. uh, yeah,
But I've
especially
just started, brother.
after
I've just
this right
started.
cross KO of David Cosma. So the whole Germany knows, whole MMA Germany knows who is Ion Surdu. So I think there's nobody who is no casual fan. You didn't know your name. So that was a brutal KO after over Cosma. So yeah,
Yes.
it was very good performance that night, and that will bring you
Yeah.
on this stage, and I think that will bring you into position for this title fight. So, um, but what I cannot understand is what brings Brito to this title fight back. Is it because he is the last champion and he was the longest in welterweight history in Octagon?
I think so. I think so. Yes, because first, well, I had to fight for the vacant title shot with Gogoladze.
Hmm.
Gogoladze gets some injury, some, I think so. They say that he gets some injury, or I don't know what true is there. How many percent is true of that, but if he had an injury, because it's a dangerous sport, I just can say that fast recovery and see you next time. After that, they propose fight with me to Velichkovic at end of the year, the same December 7 or December 29. Velichkovic first time when they proposed with Gogoladze, he say yes, of course, and after that he said that he wanna fight on the biggest stage in Frankfurt. He said that he will be ready for Frankfurt. And after that, they proposed fight with me in December. He said, "No, I don't want," or something like that. So, if you're looking in ranking, in our ranking, who is next? Is nobody. It's nobody pretendent on the fight for the title shot, because I was their third, I think so. Cosma lose
Yeah.
against me. Apollo lose. Another one, Kertes, but I win. I win with Kertes. So it was. If you're looking in ranking, only after, I don't know, uh, eighth place or something, something like that, we can choose someone.
Hmm.
The same. Eckerlin take the king of Germany. He's in top 10. Maybe it's possible. It was a possible fight. We are friends, the same, but it's always it's a business, and the same time, all one won't be the best one, so won't be the real champ. So, and if we don't have a nobody on the list, Brito, it's coming back to Octagon. So yeah,
Makes
Brito
sense to do this fight. Yeah, to
makes
let it
sense.
happen.
Yeah, makes sense. But I will say it's true. I watched his fight in Octagon. After that, I didn't watch a fight in the Contender series, but his last fight, it was 1 year ago in December, and it was with amateur guy. I can't say that it was amateur guy. It's some fight like a sparring session in gym. I think so. I think so. There in Brazil, they do that just for topology. That put that green line in topology, and that's it. So
To have a better
For me,
record.
that's yeah, for only for record, and it was with one guy who got, I think, so 50 years old. He punched him 2 times, and no, that is, I can't say that is a fight, you know. So yeah, he's younger than me. He was a champion. He's dangerous. He's aggressive. He have a KO power. So I think so. It will
Let's
be a
see.
nice fight for
Let's
the
see.
fight
So
for sure.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Also because I think he's doing well in the Contender series. It's not the greatest job, but I think
Yeah,
he has made good looking there. So and you are of a high level there. So yeah, and he coming back to Octagon now. But when I looking to the rankings, I have them open here. So you're on the third place. Then in front of you are only Amrian Gogoladze and Bojan Felikovic, yeah. And
but
you fight Bojan
for,
in the past, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
uh,
want that fight. I want that rematch. That
is
is
there
one of,
something open? Do you have open bill there?
of course, of course. I want that rematch, and every time when it will be the possible, for sure, for sure we will fight again, and for sure it will be a great fight. For sure, I will get the win. It was a mistake there, you know. It was one of I don't know. In sports, you have to have a little bit lucky, you know. And yeah, that night it was his night. That's it. Nothing
And what's
special.
this? What is this submission first round? Was
It
that
was it was double knockdown and after
double?
submission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was first double knockdown in history of Octagon, you know. And before that minute, you know, it didn't was something like he surprised me or I feel his punches or he was something special technical or something like that. So yeah, and he know it. I all the time when I throw it some jab, easy jab or some kick, I see on his face that, you know, it's painful. I feel it. I know it. Yeah, and for sure that rematch it will be maybe next year, maybe after next year. We will see how it's going. But yeah, in my opinion, if I will get the title first defense, it will be against Velichkovic because he deserves it. He's game changer
Of course.
champion. So yeah, in my opinion, he deserves it more than nobody in that division. Plus, we have a story with Velichkovic, and I need that fight. I want that fight. It doesn't matter when it will be. It doesn't matter how it will be. I need that fight, and I want it. I know it.
Mm.
Gogoladze
Let's
Gogoladze is on second place, but he fight. If you look at his fights, he fight only with Apollo, who was in rankings. But before that, he fight with nobody, with guys from rankings. I win Kertes,
mm.
who was a pretender on belt. I won against Lohori, who was pretender on belt in '84 and 1977. I fight with Velichkovic. I win against the most dominated champion, Kozma.
Cosmo.
I
Mm.
going. I was going up by
The levels. Mm.
the levels, you know, in ranking. But Gogolat is going with nowhere, and he fight only one fight with the guy. He was seven. He fight with sixth number, and he now is the second one in the ranking. It's a big bullshit, you know.
So
Yeah,
let's have a look. Let's have a look. How's the ranking going if you were the champion that night? So let's
yeah.
have a look. So
But at the same time,
that will mix it up then. Yeah, that will mix
you
it up
know.
then.
But at the
But
same time,
hey,
I have a mentality that
let's
if you wanna
stay.
be a champion,
Yeah, let's stay on this on your next opponent. So on Brito, I want to talk about yeah, his fighting style. What are you expecting? Brito is a finisher. He finished I think 17 fights of his record. Yeah, before. So we saw a finish there. What do you think? How he is coming into this fight? What's his game plan to yeah to check Ion Surdu?
I don't know what is his game plan. I think for sure he watched my fights. He is preparing for me. Maybe he prepares something special. I don't know, but I will be ready for all. I will be ready for wrestling. I will be ready for stand up. I am a stand upper, but I am a different level stand upper than Brito. Brito, I'm waiting for Brito that he will be aggressive guy. He will be aggressive.
Mhm.
He will push the pressure all the time. I'm ready for that. I can be first number. I can work from first number. I can work for second number. I can wrestle. I can grappling. So for me, it doesn't matter how he will be. It's much important how I will be in that cage. I'm focused on me and I focus on my skills and I'm going there to win. I'm going there to fight minimum 25 minutes. I'm going there to fight. I will be ready to fight 1 hour. If we had no time limit, I will be ready to fight and win the title shot. So I'm going there to all or nothing. I'm 4 years after how I come to Poland, to training camps. I changed my life all. I'm here all or nothing. When I go to the fight, you'll never watch my fights boring. You will never see my boring fights. I'm going there to kill or be
Mhm.
killed. So
So
that's
you're
my
you're living now in Poland. So your training gym is the Ankosh MMA. Is that right?
yeah. 4 years I live in Poland. 3.5 years I live in Poznań, and my main club it's Enkos
Mm.
MMA, the best club in Poland,
Yeah.
100%. 3 years,
Yeah, a
three
lot a
years
lot
the
of
best.
German fighters are making their camps there. Yeah.
Yeah, and Czech fighters the same, Slovak fighters, and not only. It's from all
Mm.
the Europe they are coming to us to make the camp.
Our famous place. Yeah, very good place to train. Yeah, hard training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good place to train. It's good. A lot of sparring partners. Great coach with a great experience on high level. Because every coach can push you till one level. After that, you
Mm.
have to change something. But in my opinion, my coach have all levels because he was in every promotion. In UFC, the same. He was with fighters everywhere. He was training. He was coach of Ian Blachowicz. Mamed Khalidov, the same, was in our gym for training camps. So only big names he was coach.
Mm.
So he had that experience. Nobody have that. Not a lot of coaches have that experience.
Mm. And of
That it's a
course,
lot.
because you have a lot of participants there in nearly every weight class, so you have a huge yeah pool of sparring partners. So
Yeah,
that will be great. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, but
Just imagine.
let's have a
Wait.
look.
Yeah.
Mhm. Let's have a look about Brito. I think he's coming out in the first two rounds. Yeah, like a rock. Yeah, and I think, in my opinion, I expect a 5 round fight, a very strategic fight about it. Yeah, I think you didn't go into overpace. I think you know what to do there inside. We saw it in the past, and I think you download his style that night, and then you will adjust your game plan on the fly. Is that how it can be works?
There it will be a shock fight.
Mm.
That it will be like a shock because for sure he will wait for my mistake. I will wait for his mistake. I will do all to make him to make mistakes. So yeah, it will be, in my opinion. I'm ready, and I hope that it will be a hard fight, a hard 5 round fight because. Yeah, he's a finisher. He's going straight away. He's going from first round to third round. How he fights, he's going every his punch is like a KO punch. Yeah, as I say, he make a lot of pressure. He wanna finish the fight before limits every time. The
Mm.
same. The same. When I feel the blood, I'm going. I will not stay. Oh, I catch him, and after that, after thinking, maybe I will leave him alone a little. No, I will not play for the public. For the public, I just, if I will feel it that I will have a moment to finish him. I will finish him, but in the same time I'm ready to win by points. If it will be before limit, it will be before limit. It will come, So, but yeah,
Let's
first
see.
first 2 rounds, it will be much more damage, much more dangerous guy than third, fourth, fifth round.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you can bring to him in this fight? So you told me that you are thinking you're in every style you have an advantage. But what do you think is the key to victory in this fight? More on the ground or more on the stand up? What do you think? Where's your advantage there?
Patient, to waiting,
Patient.
patient, to waiting, to push my game plan. There it will be reaction, speed, and game plan.
So that
To
what
be
we saw in
patient.
the past against Cosmo. So you waiting, you be very patient, and he makes this step in, and you're coming with the short and dry cross there, stick him to the middle, and he's going down. Yeah, that was very nice that night. And he did. This was unexpected. His left hand was down. So
Yeah,
yeah.
every the dangerous punches is that punch which your opponent will never can see. You can punch like this, but or your opponent will not see that punch, he can go to knock down or knock out. And I know that I have a power in my hands enough to KO
Oh, we saw
everybody.
that in the past. That will be true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, give us a little bit, yeah, let us participate in your walk-ins. So you have very nice walk-ins with that Dracula thing there. I like it. Can we expect another legendary walk-in that night? So do you have something in your mind?
Working for sure. Working for sure. It not be, will be a classic like always. But on waiting, I love to make show. I love to be there. So who knows? Maybe I will prepare something. Maybe I have prepared something. Who knows? So you guys
Okay,
have to be there and enjoy the show.
looking
That's my
forward to
job.
it.
I love to be. I love my job, and in the same time all fans, all people pay something for something. If you are boring fighter, you will never be remembered. So I just do my job and that's it. I enjoy my job. Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
very nice. What do you think? Let's jump to the place where you're winning this belt. And what do you think can be coming after this fight for you? Winning this belt put you on the next bigger stages outside of Europe? Will that be a possibility? Is that a goal for you? Is that the big target?
I for this moment I not thinking about all. For this moment about nothing. For this moment, belt is on the line. Belt is my next step, and after that, we will see what will happen. Of course, every fighter have a in head have a goal to go to UFC, to be champion in UFC, and all stuff like that. Of course, I'm one of them, but in the same time, I try to be realistic, and I try to do my stuff. I start MMA from zero 9 years ago. 9 years ago, and I'm one step to be the best in Europe. Show me someone who's starting 9 years ago or something like that from zero, and they are fighting on the biggest stage in Europe. I don't
So
know. I don't know
you have nothing to do with combat sports before?
nothing. I was
Nothing.
football player. Till
Okay.
20 years old, I was football player. I never watched the fights. I never watched the kickboxing fights, wrestling, nothing.
That's a
But
very hard achievement. So you get there starting with yeah, with 20
yeah,
years of
at
age
20.
and with no
Yes.
knowledge about it. Yeah, you have to have a good discipline there and an iron will to get there where you now on. Huh? So you're fighting
Yeah,
in
for
nearly
sure. I
three
want
weeks for the
more.
welterweight
Yeah,
title, and you're doing this sport for 9 years. So yeah, hats off
I
for
want
this.
more. Of course, I want more. I want to be the best in all the world. But in the same time, I try to be realistic and I try to build something step by step, not like here a little and after that go somewhere a little and go there. And you are you think that you are everywhere, but at the same time you are nowhere. So I try to build something in Octagon now. I try to be, in my opinion, Octagon in 2-3 years it will be in first three promotion on the world, maybe 4 maximum. With this tempo,
it's huge.
it's huge. Yes, with this tempo, Octagon it will be in first 3-4 promotion on the world for sure.
When you're looking back to this Frankfurt event, and when you go back in the history of Andre and how is Pavel, the first days in their events, when they're making events in small gyms, and when you're looking to this stage in front of 60,000 people.
Yes, that is huge. That's
what's
crazy.
Very nice.
When I was young and I want to build a career in football, I think all the time my dream it was to playing on a big stadium, And after my last fight, I say that I achieved my dream, I fight on big stadium. So yeah.
Eden Stadium you talk about. Yeah.
Yes. So just can be bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I hope that next time it will be in Frankfurt.
But I think Frankfurt, this big stage, so you were far away from the cage. So for the press is sitting above and very far away. It was cold. It was not a hall, and this. Yeah, I think a little bit smaller is better. So in a hall where the audience is is more there, so can more enjoy the fights.
The same time atmosphere. If you're watching I watch the events after my event. I was in home and watch all Octagon events in Eden. And the same time, I watch Frankfurt event. In my opinion, Octagon event it was more spectacular. Maybe because it was for first time, But it was summer. It was a show. It was helicopters. It was a lot of things like that, But in Frankfurt, it was concert. It was a lot of big stars and some only like that.
Yeah,
but it was a great event, of course.
I think when it will be in the summertime, it was more nice because of the weather, so of the temperatures.
A small festival.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So but let's go back to your fight to Brito. What do you think? Is this your most toughest fight? Will be this your most toughest fight? Do you expect the toughest Brito were you ever seen in his career?
Of course, for sure. I think it's the toughest guy. Next step in my career, the toughest guy, the toughest examen. So before that, I will tell you something. From first fight in Octagon, I have every second fight. It was the most important fight in my career. So this one is the same. Every fight is the toughest fight, is the toughest guy, is the toughest opponent. And every fight I'm preparing like I don't know, for the real war. But it's happening. It can happen in cage. You can go there and win in 30 seconds, or you can go there and get a KO and get 30 seconds.
Waiting for 25 minutes.
Yeah, or you can win in 25 minutes, or you can win in 10 seconds. So, but in this, you have to be ready for the worst scenario in the world. So we are doing that. So for sure, Brito is the toughest fight in my career, and I will be ready for that.
What can you say to Brito? So what do you want to tell him now? What do you want to let him know before this fight will happen in 3 weeks?
I just want to tell him to be ready, to prepare, to 200% of his shape. I know he had a lot of time and a lot of time he didn't fight, but I hope he will be in best shape of his career, because for sure I will be there in my best shape, and I will put on all on the line. For sure he will never fight with some guy like me, and he will see in 7 December why. I know I'm not looking dangerous. I'm smiling. I love that my job. I don't know how it's not possible to love that job when you go in the cage, beat the people, and get paid. So I hope that Brito, it will be in 200% of his shape, because I'm ready for real 25 minutes of hard fight.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. So, and this was the last word of this interview, and thank you to having you on this on this show, and we're looking forward for your fight. And if you like to know more about Ion the Dracula Surdu, and he has also a YouTube channel, so this is also Ion Surdu. So yeah, let's go there and like, subscribe, and commentate the videos. So, and I think you can support Ion on his way up to the title, and hopefully to the bigger stages in this sport. So I think you deserve this. You put all in, and you're a very entertaining fighter. So that's what I see in the commentation of Germany, and on your fights, in the chats, and that's how I'm see you. And thank you for having you. And
thank you. And small words to the Octagon fans, to the German fans: make sure to be there. Make sure to be there to watch that show live, because who knows, maybe you will not have a second chance to watch me live to get a title. So
to become the champion. Right.
Yes, only one time you grab the for the first time is the most excited, So for sure.
So Ion said it. If you like to be there, get your tickets. We put the link under the description of this video. And if you're not can participate on that SAP Garden in Munich on the 7th of December, then buy the pay-per-view. I think it's on RTL Plus, because it's a German.
Yes, they have a new deal now. Yeah.
Because it's a German event. So be there. Make sure you're in the hall when Ion Surdu grabbed this title on the 7th of December. And don't blink. Thank you for having you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mate. See ya.
Thank you for participate on this interview on our channel to Ion Surdu. And we're looking forward to his fight in the SAP Garden Arena in Munich on the 7th of December. This year, this will be a great close event for 2024. And if you want to have tickets, hit the link under the description of this video. And if you want to have the pay-per-view, go to Octagon TV and look on RTL Plus. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you for doing this, and looking forward to having you on the next episode.